Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's a beautiful day out, and I do plan a walk in the garden. I just got into doing a bunch of things, and the next thing I know, it was 8:28. So I was like, uh-oh, I don't have time to move this outside. So we will take a walk in the garden. We will tiptoe through the tulips. Actually, it's the roses, but whatever. Good morning, everybody. Karen, Christina, Ruth, good morning. Ruth, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're having a better morning than yesterday. Sorry, I got to take this off. It's starting to bug me. So, I don't know if you guys can tell, but if you look here, I've got some sort of reaction. I got into something. I don't know what. Good morning, Margaret. Yeah, so I don't know what I got into. So if you see me fussing with this, it really itches a lot. I don't know what the heck it is. Who knows? I mean, I'm out at the farm digging, trying to get those rocks. It's raining there, Melissa. Okay. Well, we had our rain, so hopefully that's finished. I have so much to show you. I don't think it's poison ivy. There goes my phone. I don't think it's poison ivy, Margaret. It's more, there's no little bubbles. It's more just like a whole, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what I get into? You know me. Could be anything. It could be leftover on something, gloves I used last year. It is what it is. I have so much to show you guys. I do. First, I went to the post office yesterday. You guys, when I tell you that Karen is unbelievable, Karen H on here, I can't even tell you. You ready? No, not yet. I will, but I haven't. They make me sleepy, so I don't. But you guys, so there was this box waiting for me. Wait, let me show you. She sent me a card. Adorable little kittens. Here's a little preview of your birthday present from my yarn sister. And absolutely, you are my yarn sister. Yeah, I don't know, Margaret. We'll see. Hopefully it'll go away in a day. But anyway, so my yarn sister sent me a surprise. You guys. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me with how beautiful this is? So let me tell you what I did. So, you know, the guy at the post office already thinks I'm crazy, which is fine. So I told him, I said, I'm supposed to wait until I go live to open this, but I can't wait. He's like, they're going to yell at you. So in the meantime, it's absolutely the detail. I can't. Bluebird feather. Don't make me cry. Anyway, so there's a lot of construction going on in and around the post office. And there's this guy, like I see him every day. It's a very small town, so we all wave and whatever. So I get in my car and he's talking to me, hey, how you doing, as I'm walking. And I get in my car, and because on the way in, I was like, oh, I have a package I'm going to get. And on my way out, he's like, I see you got your package. I said, yeah, I can't wait to open it. So I sat in my car and I opened it. And did I not burst out of my car and show the guy that's directing traffic? I'm like, look what she made me. And he was like, oh my God. It was so funny. So, I mean, we've got like lines of cars. Granted, they were stopped anyway. But here I am talking to the construction guy. I'm like, look at this, look at the detail, look how I'm yelling across the road because he's on the other side of the road. I'm telling you, people in this town think I'm crazy. And it's a very small town. They're probably like, oh, here she comes again. Here she comes. Let's see what she's doing now. And he was the sweetest guy. He's like, that's so beautiful. Someone loves you. And I was like, someone absolutely does. I just can't. I can't stop showing you because it's just, look at look at the detail. Are you kidding me? I can't. So he's going in my car. He will be with me in my Jeep wherever I go. I can't. I'm totally speechless with this. How do you do this? You know I'm so awful at this craft, and now I'm like, oh man, I love it. I love it. So, you guys, Karen also went to my Etsy store and ordered one of my stuffy things. So here's the moose. He's nice and big. I hope you love him. And the best part, you ready? He squeaks. So this is your moose, Karen. And I am working on a blanket for him. Now, you're not allergic to mohair, are you? Before I finish this, I want to make sure you're not allergic to mohair. So here's going to be his blanket. It's got mostly the colors of his, where we go, his horns, and then some of the colors of his body and his nose. So just let me know if you're allergic to mohair, because you're allergic to wool. Okay. Then I will get you a different blanket. I'm so glad I asked. I have a million others here. So I will pick a different color. No. I can turn that into another one for another brown. I have a gorilla in there, and that'll be perfect for the gorilla. I'm so glad I asked. You know, something made me say, you might want to ask. So those are my endeavors, but I do have everything ready for you. It'll be ready today to ship. Today is also my daughter's first day back to work. So I'm going to go to her house and I'm going to straighten up, clean the cat box, you know, clean the bathroom, make sure everything's spotless when she comes home. I might make her some spaghetti with a nice salad and some bread and butter for her dinner. Quick and easy, can heat it up if she's not hungry right away. I'll walk the dog, make sure he's all potty and good so she doesn't have to worry about that, because her husband, he's a landscaper this time of year. He owns his own business, and you never know what time he's going to get home. So I want to make sure she has everything. I'll make sure the bottles are measured out for the night. I'll make sure her diaper changing station's all filled up. So I'll just make sure all that is good for her. I don't know what else to do for her, but I can at least do that. So that's going to be all ready. I already told Mr. Fortunate I probably will not be home until, 7 or 8 o'clock. So that's that. By the way, how did everybody do with making your own quilling picture? Anybody start theirs yet? Because I want to show you. I did the bumblebees. I actually did the bumblebees. And if you want me to show you how I did the bumblebees so you can do them on your picture, I absolutely will. I can do them right now if you want. So you just let me know. But I did end up. Oh, he won't get dirty. I mean, he might get dusty. So good. Okay. I'll vacuum him. So yeah, if you guys, like last night, I know I didn't go over how to do the bumblebees because I didn't know how I was going to do them. But if you look real close, I figured it out. Even the dinky, teeny, tiny one up there. So yeah, I will show you how I did the bees if you like. So it came out really cool. I'd love to see you guys' picture when you're done with them on the Facebook page. Margaret, I wish I could fall back to sleep. I was up about a half hour after you, and I've been up ever since. It is what it is. Much to Fritzy's dismay, as he's sleeping right here, like, don't bother me. The bees they are cute, and I'm really happy with how they came out. So let me just show you real quick. You want me to show you real quick? It's so easy. All I'm going to do is show you the components to make them. So I just got to find my tool. Okay. So I just rolled a really tight circle. Okay. With the yellow. So this is the bee's body. Okay. So I rolled it up really tight. I made a different size for each bee because they're different size bees, right? So you can roll the same size circle, just let it expand more for the bigger bees and less for the smaller ones, okay? So let me, okay. So we put this on here. And then you can see the shape of the bees. They're almost like a bean, right? They're the shape of a bean. So you just kind of, you don't want a real teardrop, but you want the bean shape, all right? Oh, but how's he doing? Is he okay? So if he wanted out, he's doing better, hopefully, right? So there we go. Here's the body. And then I wiped the glue on the body, okay? Not easy, but I did it. Wipe the glue on the body. Well, good. And then here's where I did a little bit different. I didn't make a shape with the black. All I did with the black was make the lines that go across the bee's back, okay? So I cut a strip, and then I actually cut the strip in half, which is quite a feat when your hands aren't working, but I did it. Good. Oh, good, he's chasing stuff. Well, there we go. So I cut them in half lengthwise. So we had little short ones. And then I just laid them on the body. And I trimmed them off. So let me do this. There's the idea of that. Okay. What did I do? Where'd it go? It's so little, I don't know where it went. Well, anyway. All right. So I trimmed it off. And then I did another one. Let me do that. Now that I've done them, I'm like, oh, no piece of cake. It's fine. Not a piece of cake. It's a piece of lemon meringue pie. Ooh, lemon meringue pie. All right. And then I cut this in half. I just want to show you guys in case you want to do the bees. You can see how I did it because one of the strips was way too thick for the stripes on the bees. And there was no way I could figure out how to make the bees without doing it this way. You knew they couldn't win. All right. So here's poor example of the body. And then the wings. The wings were where I went, ah, watch this. So you take one piece of the paper, depending on how big your bee is. You're going to take a little strip Just a little teeny strip, and you're going to fold it in half. Okay. So you got like a V. And then you're going to pick up the tulle that fell on the floor. And then Ruth and Margaret, pay attention because I know you have your set. Oh, and Lisa, if you're on there. Yeah, I'm glad he's doing good too. And then you're just going to roll it inward. Watch this. So you roll it inside itself until it meets the V. This is actually the wings, Huawei. Good morning. How are you? So this is actually the wings I'm doing for the bee. I'll show you the antenna and the stinger. So here you go. If you pinch them, here's your, let me get the tweezers. Do I have the tweezers out? Here they are. I'll hold it with the tweezers so you can see what I'm doing. So there's the wings. Come on, focus. They're there. Come on. So there's the wings, okay? And they go up against the body. You knew I'd win. You knew I could not let this bee beat me. You knew I had to do it. It's just one of those things, you know what I mean? It's like, I can figure this out. I know I can. The funny thing is, Lori, as I was walking out of the library yesterday, there was a bee on the ground. And I'm like, it would be easier. But now it's personal. So now I have to do it. You know how that goes. It's personal. All right. So there's that. You guys know, once you get into the picture, you're going to want to finish it. And that's why I'm doing this for you. Okay. Oi. And then you just press it on there, make sure it behaves. I know you guys, you didn't want to do this. I can stop. And then you put and then the stinger is literally, you just pinch this and make a little triangle. That's it. Stick it on its butt. The body isn't, he's flat. Here's the, there it is sitting on the paper. And then the wing would go on like that. See how the wing's sitting there? And then you just put the stinger, which is the little triangle, at the butt. And I won. That's what's important, is I won the bee thing. Because when you're trying a new craft, so there's what it's going to start looking like. You see his little wing? Phew. That was 4:30 this morning. Giddy up. And then for the antenna, you're going to do the opposite you do of the stinger. So you're going to do the V facing up and then curl them out a little bit. So there's what they come out to look like. So that's how you do the bee, in case you guys are working on your picture. Now I'm going to have to finish him and add him to that picture because he's just too cute. So anyway, if you guys do the pictures, please let me see them. I'd love to see your take on it. Thank you, Lori. It really is pretty, isn't it? And again, this was one of the cards that Karen sent me. So I just blew it up and made a picture out of it. It's really cool. So that's that. Now for next week, I believe this will be the picture we're going to create. So I will email it to you guys. And you're going to need an 8x10 frame. Oh, nice. How'd it come out? Wow, wait, if you want to show me on the Facebook page, I'd love to see it. Boy, that was the glue. If you want to show me, I would love to see it. Okay, so here, this way. Here's the picture. So what I did was I used that Chat GPT, that artificial intelligence. I took a picture of my plants out front of my camper, and I said, create me an image based on this. And it did. So that way I don't have any copyrights. I'm not taking a picture out of a magazine. I'm not printing something else off the internet. This is actually a picture created for me. So we're going to need an 8x10 frame, this picture, and your dried flowers. So this is what we're going to be creating Tuesday night in our craft along. I'll give you a list of what you need, but I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to turn out to be a really pretty picture. And of course, I'm going to hang it in my camper because it's the camper. So I like that. All right, I've got a bunch of stuff on my desk. I just need to make sure. Move, Mr. Moose. I do that, and Fritzy's like, hey, you may not have the moose. He will be coming your way, Karen, very soon. Oh my gosh, I keep looking at him. I love him. All right. So I think that's everything I had inside. You guys ready to take a walk in the rose garden? Because I am ready to show you. I just got to make sure I don't unplug the camera. Okay. Come on. There we go. All right. You guys are not going to believe what my roses look like. I'm so happy with them. I can't even stand it. So let's go. Good morning. How are you? We're about to go take a walk in the rose garden. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh, you know what I need is my glasses. I don't really. All right, Fritz, stay. You're not coming. All right. Oh my goodness. Wait till you see. No, stay. You may not come. No. Oh, my groceries are here. I didn't realize my groceries are here. Okay. Can you hear me, Matt? All right. So here's my front gardens. First of all, my new favorite flower could be the dahlia. Look at these. Are you kidding me? Look at these dahlias. They're the size of a softball. All right, so let me do that. And now here, these little gardens are on each side of my deck. So there's one of the roses. Now, mind you guys, these are the roses Walmart was throwing out. Every rose you're about to look at is a rose bush that Walmart had on the pallet for the dumpster. And there's the last of the dahlias. If you hear noise, I think the farmer's out doing his stuff. So there's one garden, and then we walk to the other side of the deck, and you see the other garden. When I was planting them, I didn't know that one was white roses and one was pink, but they're still roses, and they're still pretty. You can see my Rosa Sharon. It's a little teeny baby. You hear Fritz is really mad. Hopefully I'll get flowers from that. But there's this. All right, and then across, sorry, that was fast. Across the street, I've got Impatience and a little boot. Yeah, I won't let him out because he gets excited and there's bunnies. So I'm not going to do that. All right, so there is the other side of the road. That's all woods. That's where the coyotes and the bobcats and stuff were. All right, you guys, you ready? I can't. I'm so excited. Here we go. Here is my new garden that I created. Goes all the way down to there. So let's take a walk in. These roses, I have never had roses like this. Look at these. The coral colored ones. We'll do a close of those. So there were a few more roses, but I actually harvested some because I'm going to do that rose petal jam. But look at the colors. Like I said, these were all roses that were heading for the dumpster. And now they're not. And then these wave petunias were also on the clearance at Walmart. These, look at these, guys. I've never seen roses this color, and look at, hold on, let me get, I'm actually in the garden right now. Look at these. Look at these roses. They're bigger than the palm of my hand. I can't. I could stand in this garden all day long. And then there's the little pink ones right here. Look at these. Look at how many roses are on this rose bush. I've never seen this before. Maybe just because I've never grown this kind of roses before. I don't know. And then there's a little one there. So let me step out of the garden and I will give you a better tour. So I finished the rocks. You can see that was fun. I should have watched the weather and waited to see if it was going to be 1,000,000 degrees. But so here is looking down this way at my new favorite garden. Yeah, so I'm actually harvesting the petals for rose jelly. Yeah, and of course I'm going to use them in crafting. And then my rugosa roses that are in the back of the house, I transplanted these, and they're absolutely taking off and becoming beautiful. I do have to trim them for the neighbor because they are very pokey and pricky and they don't like to touch them. You can see all the ones I trimmed off this morning, but there's so many more. So many more. All right, let's take a walk down here. My gladiolas are not doing much. There's a lot of weeds around them, which is on my list today for weeding. And you can see all of our lovely signs here. Okay, so now this garden here in the corner, I call that my secret garden. And I'm going to try to get to it without too much seasickness for you guys. Sorry. I'm trying to juggle the computer and, oh, good. All right, this will open easy. All right, so now we're going to take a walk through here. And in here, this is actually are they Aztec lilies? These are the Aztec lily gardens. So I made sure I went to Lowe's as often as possible that year and took as many of the lilies as I could and planted them in here. There's also a rhododendron in there that I just got this year. And we are now inside Fritzy's little fenced-in area. So and here's my rugosa roses. They are amazing. Now I trimmed them back a little bit because there were a lot of bigger branches or bigger parts to it that actually were dying off. So I trimmed them. And here is my birdhouse condominium tower. A boat just went by, so you guys will hear. So there we go. Those are the roses. Every time the wind blows, you can smell them. It's just, I love it so much. And then I don't know if my Wi-Fi will get me across, but we're going to try. If you guys start losing me, let me know and I will stop walking, but I wanted to walk you over. Now this over there is the branch that I cut up with my chainsaw yesterday. And here again, it's a little messy under there, but it's work in progress. I don't even know what these are, but I got them on clearance again at Lowe's. They're really pretty. Look at, they're kind of fuzzy. Yes, rosewater. Oh, okay. Then I'll stop. And then over here, you can hear Fritz is very mad. Over here, you can see more of the roses. I won't walk over there because it sounds like you're losing me. Fritz, you're pitiful. So we can go back up. But there we go. That is a walk through my garden. And today I must mow the lawn and weed whack and weed the gardens and stuff like that. So this is what I do when I get home from camping. So is camping a rest? I think it is, actually. And we'll head back up here. And now we're back on the back deck, which I did fill all my bird feeders today. So I'll show you some of the cool ones that I made up. And then, all right, Fritzy, mommy's coming. He'll be happy. I'll let him out this way. Then we can sit out here for a bit. I know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There you go. Okay. Yes, I have been working a lot in the gardens. So you can see the update on the flowers that I planted right here. There's the container garden that I did. Trying to see if you can see it. There we go. So they're coming around nicely. Hopefully I'll be getting some flowers soon. I love this one. That might be my favorite one up here. And then I filled all of my hummingbird feeders. And then you guys check out this clematis. Absolutely, I am in love with that clematis. So there we go. Fritzy, are you happy now? You're going to make it? Okay. So yeah, it's very hard to motivate you to get out and do stuff when it's raining like that. So I figure I'm going to stand up here for a little bit. Yeah, so I need to, actually, I don't think I need to mow the big part of the lawn. I think I need to mow his part of it. So I might just weed whack it. But I finished all of the feeders. Thank you. It is, yeah, it's what I mean, I call it my chores, but it's not a chore. There's nothing about it that's a chore. I love it. And then you want to see my view at the moment. There we go. So there's the tree. I have to burn that, but that's okay. And you can see my bench sitting in the water. I have to get rid of that experiment. So what I did was, in my head, my wrist it is what it is. It's not better. We'll put it that way. But so if you look, you'll see the bench, and then you'll see, all I wanted to do was create a platform that Fritzy and I could just sit with our feet in the water. And in my brain, that really worked. But logistically, it did not, because the water makes the wood very slippery, and it's just pallets. So it didn't work. So I get out there, and I got to pull that back out and then put it on the burn pile and get rid of it. So there's that. Now, if you guys look, see the end of that really long dock? If you look at about, like 11 o'clock, excuse me, you'll see that that's where that weed patch is growing. And within a week, that'll just look like a field. So that's what happens when people don't clean the bottom of their boats, and there's invasive species that come in. Those are the water chestnuts. And I did try, Karen. I mean, technically, it kind of could work, but I got to get rid of it. It doesn't work. So that's that. So there you go, guys. There is the tour of my garden update. All of the birds are very happy that, yeah, I know. I really just want a dock. Well, here's the catch-22. Oh, all right. Oh, there's a blue heron coming in. Oh, right here. You guys see him? How cool is that? Did you see him just land? That's really cool. He's just to the, oh, and now he's gone. Boy, he's huge. Holy moly. That was a huge wingspan. All right, Karen, I'll find you a couple and send them. They're awful. You got to be really careful with them. They're very pokey and awful. I was trying to figure out a craft to do with them, and I just can't figure out one. But so the good news is my boat that's sitting right next to that tree, I think that spray rubber seal is working. Of course, I haven't put it in the water yet, but that hole is covered and it seems to be pretty well sealed. So that's cool. Oh, you hear him? That's a hummingbird. Let's see if I can get him. He's right above that yellow planter. Oh, and no, he's not. So, oh yeah, they're terrible. I wish I've never seen them. Right now, Karen, I was walking barefoot on the yard, and I stepped on one. I have a huge puncture hole and a bruise on the bottom of my foot. It's healing now, but last week it was a pain in the butt. Well, pain in the foot. So yeah, the hummingbirds are very happy. I redid every single hummingbird feeder. And hope you guys don't mind looking out over the water for a bit. You never know what's going to land. In that tree, second branch up. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell what bird it is. I think it's a robin. We had a bunch of fledglings come out last night. There were some robins. There were some house finches. Lots of baby activity going on. It's really cool. And the geese were here, and they are so big. Like right now, we're getting to the point where you can't tell the adult geese from the babies until you look real close and see that the babies are still a bit fuzzy. So here, let me show you what I did with this. I took that pretty bowl that and I made that into a bird feeder. So that's kind of neat. And then I took the other bowl I found and made that into a bird feeder. And then I had one of my old fountains that didn't work. So I took and I made that into a bird feeder. I just glued the top, so I didn't fill that yet. But how cool is that? So I've had a couple of birds visiting it today. And there we go. You guys have joined me in my fort. So I'm afraid to sit in the seats because I'm afraid that the cushions might be wet, but we'll see. We'll sit here so Fritzy can join us if he wants to. You want to come up here, honey? Yeah, so I've been lucky finding these bowls, these decorative pretty bowls. And I'm like, well, I don't need to make any more of the garden flowers that I made, but what else can I do with them? So can you guys see me okay? Because if I dusted my screen, I could probably see you better. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the birds don't care what you put seed in. As long as you put seed out for them, they don't care. So it's very squinty out here. Sorry. Fritzy, are you laying in the sun? Here, you guys, you ready? He's very happy to not be stuck inside. Here you go. There you go, boy. There he is, looking so handsome. You're very handsome with your hair sticking out. Oh, good. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, so I'm getting ready. I'm trying to get my list of chores done before I have to leave for my daughter's house and do her list of chores. It's fine, though. I can stop at a couple Salvation Army on the way, do a little bit of treasure hunting, see if there's any. Oh, nice, Melissa. That's awesome. And they're really fun to make. Fairy gardens are really fun to make. I actually have something from my mom that's a terracotta, which I don't like to touch, but it's a toad house. It's like an upside down teapot with a little hole in it. And my neighbor, their daughter, she always comes over and she's like, can I look for a toad? Can I look for a toad? So I included that in my fairy garden is actually the secret garden. But yeah, that's awesome. I'd love to see pictures of it. Remember, don't spend a lot on plants. Go to Lowe's. And check the Walmart. Check the Walmart garden center. Because those people don't, most of the people they hire have no idea what they're doing. And if the plants seem too dry, instead of watering them, they throw them out. Oh, I just noticed my one bird feeder just hanging a little crooked. A little bit crooked. What are you doing, Fritzy? I don't like when he lays in the sun. So what are you guys' plans for today? What are you up to? I told you all about what I'm doing. What do you guys got planned for a Wednesday? Oh, nice. All right, Margaret. Get your power tools out. I love my power tools. That's cool. So your basement's like finished enough? Oh, nice. How's cleaning and crochet? Come on. What else is there? Are you quite comfortable? Oh, yes. Okay. He goes over to his own chair. House cleaning and crochet. Yeah. So I'm going to finish that blanket for that moose teddy bear. And then I'm going to also add in a trip to the post office in my daily routines. Other than that, I don't have a live tonight. So sorry, my eye. I hope you can't see it. I don't know. That's what woke me up this morning. I'm like, something's itching my eye. Are you, Christina? Now, how far away is your house? It can't be that far, right? Since you're running back and forth. I'm so sorry you have to do it in so many different trips, huh? Well, I don't know. Maybe you get a chance to set things up and then go back for another load. Yeah. But are you settling in good? Yay, Ruth. That'll be fun. That will be so fun. I've actually well, I will have to take a picture of the moose when it's all finished because I want to get it shipped today. Oh, that's nice, Margaret. Yeah. I've never lived in a house with a finished basement. My basements have all been creepy. So I don't, even at our old house, I mean, we had 5 rooms in that basement, but it was just yucky. 40 minutes. Okay, that's not horrible, but good morning, Erica. How are you? Good morning, and thank you for stopping by yesterday. I told everyone last night how great Crochet Club was. Those girls, they were awesome. Awesome, awesome. I love it, and they're so excited. Um, everybody, Erica is part of my crochet club at the library. So, oh, that's great, Christina. That's really great. Good. Fritzy, that'll do, honey. So, Erica, I was going to ask Nick at the library if he would mind me bringing Fritzy. You're getting a bad view of him right now because he's barking at the neighbor's dog, but he doesn't make much noise. Fritzy, come here, honey. Come here. Come tell mommy about it. So I was thinking it might be cool to bring him with me. You never know. I think the kids would love it. We probably wouldn't get a lot of crochet done, though. So I'll wait until we're established. Christina, that's really cool. Yeah, that's important. Very important. Huh? What are we eating, Mom wonders? He found something to eat on the deck. Probably still those little twirl things. I don't know. But yeah, yesterday after everybody left, I just turned around and I looked at Nick. He's the librarian, and I was like, and he thanked me. He thanked me for the excitement around the crochet club and how many people are there and this and that. And I said to him, I'm like, I might have to extend this to an hour and a half or 2 hours. I'm just saying. Because the hour does go by really fast, doesn't it, Erica? It really, like, all of a sudden somebody's like, we got 5 minutes. And I'm like, no, we can't have 5 minutes. I've got stuff to do. But come here, honey. Oh, no. Buddy's barking, so he's going to bark. Oh, nasty fly. Well, welcome back. Did you get to see the tour of the rose garden? If not, you're going to have to rewatch and watch the rose garden because you're not going to believe. So, Margaret, I will message my sisters at 4 a.m. as well, only they're in the same time zone as me and they don't appreciate it. Oh, good. Okay, good. You didn't miss that. Good. I'm hoping another hummingbird will come by so you guys can see that. And then I'm still waiting for the daily eagle. Oh, my pillows. The lap of luxury. It was $4 for the whole set. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Ooh, spider. Blah, blah. Nice. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I could extend it. I mean, will have plenty of time to get home for my craft along. So if I do it from 4 to 6 or maybe 3 to 5, you let me know because it's your schedule. Because Tuesdays are, I mean, that's all I have is the club and that. So the club and the live. So anytime, as long as I'm home by 6:30, he wants to play with the neighbor's dog. He's so used to my brother's dogs, and he loves the daily eagle. Actually, we really do get a daily eagle, but I don't. Oh, by the way, I had to call somebody out on Facebook yesterday. So they had a picture of an adult bald eagle and then what was supposed to be two baby bald eagles, and the baby bald eagles had the white head just like the adults. And I'm like, guys, I'm sorry. I said, yeah, it's a pretty picture, but that's not legit. I said the babies just would not look like that. Sorry. So the babies don't get their white head until at least 4, maybe 5 years old. So I said it is a cute picture, but the babies don't look like that. Hey, if you're gonna, you gotta be informed. Margaret, it's my daily newspaper. The Daily Eagle. That's you guys. This is our Daily Eagle. Yeah, I don't know. He's usually sitting right up there. That's why I sit out here with Fritzy because I don't trust him. Can I have a hug? Can mommy have a snuggle? There we go. I had to, Melissa. I'm so sorry. When it comes to birds, I have to set people straight. I'm so sorry. I love you. What's on your eye? How's that? Better? There we go. All better. So I had to, when I walked out the door before, I said my groceries are here because I had to have lemon juice and pectin so I could make my jam. So I'll be ready to share that with you tomorrow. I love you. So, Erica, what do you think? Should I bring Fritzy with me to Crochet Club? Or do you think we'd get nothing done? AI is, yeah, Margaret. And that's just it. I mean, they put that picture up and I'm like, sorry, guys. I said it's cute, but that's not what they'd look like. I haven't checked. Did you get into something? Did we rub on something? We don't rub. You know that, right? I always smell his head. And I can tell, like, if, you know how they find something in the grass and they rub in it? Did we rub? We don't rub. Guess then we get a bath. His little foot sticking up. All right, go on. Go on. Be gone with you. Don't leave your butt here for me to scratch. Take all of you. He leaves his butt up in the air so I can scratch him. Good morning, Marianne. It's fine to be late. We're just kind of hanging out on my deck, playing with Fritzy, waiting for birds, watching the river go by. You did. I would like to suggest, Marianne, that you do watch the replay because I'd love for you to see my rose gardens. We did take a tour through the rose gardens. Well, if you're going to sit here, I'm going to snuggle you. That's all there is to it. You thirsty? Go get a drink. He's only a little spoiled. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Sorry, guys, I can't help but snuggle him when he's this close. Yeah, you I just really want you to see the roses. I've never had roses like this in my life. I don't know. I mean, it has been a little wet, and where I planted them is actually a wet area. But man, over there's not, and they're still going great. So that's pretty cool. What are you doing, Fritzy? Oh my goodness, I'm not looking forward to ending this because when I'm done, I have to go in, do the laundry, do the floors, decide if I'm going to mow the lawn. I don't know. I don't know. I might not mow right now because that part doesn't look like it needs it. Just his part does. Oh, my neighbor's awake. He's looking. He's like, wait. He loves Jennifer. She's over there. But I also have to finish that moose. Got to finish the moose. The moose is loose. What I'll do is I'll put a picture of him up on the Facebook page before I send it out. I know I'm trying to. But yeah, stuff's got to get done, you know. He's such a little prince. He just walked across the deck to sit on a pillow. That's too funny. Fritzy. He's so cute. I can't take it. All right. Oh, you're going to finish your puppy mermaid today. I can't wait. I love those dolls that you're making. You guys, Erica she's making really cool mermaids. I love it. And thank you, by the way, for helping me with the kids. I didn't expect that many girls that needed to be taught at one time. And I was like, ah. And it's very hard when they're at different levels, you know what I mean? So, but it's fun. And we've decided that if they keep up their progress, we're going to go ahead and make hats for the girls to enter in the fair that I just happen to be the manager of. The arts and crafts department anyway. Yeah, Icy is in our prayers. Pritzy's too, if he prays. So, and the reason I'm heading inside before I sign off is because last time I didn't have my mouse and it didn't turn off. So, come on, Fritzy, let's go. Come on, honey. Come on in. Or don't. You can stay out. I don't care. Just let me know what you're doing. All right, he's staying out. Oh, of course. He wants to come in the second. Come on, let's go. Okay. He wants to come in the second that I close the door. All right, back to the craft room we go. Ta-ta-da-da. Okay. Here we are. I don't like to leave this computer unplugged too long because my IT guy at my last job always told me, never run your laptop for long without having it plugged in. So there's that. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I've got a ton of stuff to do, and I got to do it all before 2:30. So have a great day. Thank you so much for being here this morning, for taking a walk through my garden with me. And stay tuned for updates on the moose and everything else. All right. Remember, thummies up if you haven't. Please, please, please. Have a great day, everybody. Remember, always be happy, be kind, and be creative. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.